Hi everybody, this is Jim Egan, head of school, Synapse School with a Friday update. We are in March. It feels good. We're in that shoulder season where we had a little rain today actually, which was unexpected, but we'll take it. This isn't a long update. I do have some things to talk about. First and foremost, looking at the annual fund for this year, which was amazing, the results. Pledges are still out there that are outstanding, so if you haven't paid yet, that'd be great. You can contact Sarah Hill. She can help you along. Remember, our interactive lab in person is April 1st. That's a Friday. We're gonna have it in the morning. Read the newsletter about parking and what's gonna be happening for parents before the lab and the timing. And the next day, the spring benefit party is April 2nd at 3151 Edison Way, where Sports House is. That's happening the next day on a Saturday. That's super great. That's not only a benefit for our school, but it really is a party and a major social event that we missed out on during the emergency phase of the pandemic. So that should be awesome. You should know that I am prioritizing social events. I've talked with folks here like May and Sarah Hill and admissions, like social events for kids and for families are really necessary for our school to function the way we want it to function. And now that we are in a much better space around Omicron and the pandemic, we're going to maximize this window and we're going to start to populate the calendar with events. I think a lot of people will be excited about that. Two, and that leads me to the week of 3/14, where California and schools are allowed to go mask optional inside. That's the week of the 14th. We will follow the guidance of the county and the state. So if they're going to allow us to go mask optional, we will go mask optional. I know there will be some questions about how we do this. There's town hall the Monday, I think it is the 14th, that Monday. Please come to that town hall. We can tell you what we're going to do, what the plans are, if you have any questions. We're very confident that we have managed the pandemic well, and that we have in place the proper precautions and needs and to make this thing work. I can tell you mask optional outside's been great. Some kids have their masks on. They want to keep them on, that's fine. Some have them off, which is awesome. I know I'm taking mine off and trying to model that for kids. So this is just the next step in the process. And lastly, I'm looking at my notes here. Lastly, today we had the last day of the National Association of Independent Schools annual conference, and Deanna and myself presented at the NAS Conference a session on crisis communication. It's called All In, an action plan for crisis communication using school values and an endurance mindset. And we had a great time. It was recorded. I don't know if I'll be able to share it or not, but I hope so. But we did talk about what we as a school provided the community in terms of communication from that March 2020 to March 2022. And we really sort of focused on some basic things, our school values, our learning outcomes, right? Like how we really embrace those things. And then the vehicles of just in time, email updates, Friday video updates from me, and then those town halls on Monday. Keeping the cadence going, keeping those things going throughout the summers, keeping them going over the holidays, being very consistent, and that goes into that endurance mindset, right? About taking challenging endeavors on in bite-sized chunks, right? We always said 2 weeks at a time, 2 weeks at a time. And that endurance mindset, not taking days off, just getting done what you need to get done in that moment to get to the next step. That's been a part of how we've grown the school. It's how we have done the work around the pandemic, and we'll continue to do that. So if you have questions about the masking going optional inside, we're gonna tell you. We're gonna take 2 weeks at a time. And certainly I believe this is a wonderful window and an opportunity for us to get a little more open with our protocols, because there could be a time when we have to close them back up too. Okay, that's my update. Have a super weekend and enjoy March. See you later.